Hello everyone. We'll be starting shortly. Let everyone join. Hello everyone. So here we are on the one more stream, and as we have discussed, or as you have seen the thumbnail, we'll be jumping on to the live topic of reconning the IPs. Because as I will be posting a lot of tweets about IPs on Twitter these days, like yeah, we can try to do this thing, that thing using only IPs and all these things. So a lot of you were like, what to do after it, what to do after it, what we are gonna do this thing and that. So I thought that would be a very good option to make a live on it. So here we are with the live, and let me show the basic content that we were exploring this time. So we were usually approaching that, okay, what we are gonna do, like finding IP leaks, what we can do to find IP leaks. There was a good question for it, that we have multiple things that we would like to do for IPs, right? You can fuzz all the ports, you can fuzz all the panels, you can check the authenticated dashboards, checking for bypasses, checking for technologies and misconfigurations. These are the things that we might want to do, but there are still a lot of room for improvement in all these things. So definitely we can do a lot of good things that we want to do. So from where we can start doing all these things? That's a very curious question. So look, I'm gonna give you a very simple idea of what we can start with and what we can end up with. So I have seen that finding open ports, yeah, that's a good one. Finding, let's say, going with the flow, that's also a good thing, but not something we can be pretty dependent on. So IPs, they are kind of a good thing to play around, but we have to face with multiple issues when it comes to IPs. We have to face or see a lot of things that we might want to, don't get along with them. So let me show you what we can do. So these are the steps that you might want to use, fuzzing all the ports, and definitely not to forget about, but we will make a automation for IP recon in the next video slash in the next live. So for now, what you wanna do? We are gonna take a look on all the one-liners that we should use. So there were the one-liners that we might wanna use, find out all the IPs and all these things. So let me see what are the one-liners and where are they, so we can just paste it all here and then work on them. So here we have the one-liners and how do you wanna use them? So the basic of the most basic questions that I would have for now is, should I search and get all the IPs? So look, why we are gonna use all these things? Because we are just using the SSL certificate subject CN. Okay, that's a cool thing that we would like to try. But instead of this, we can try a few more things. By the way, we were hunting in our live class for some sort of admin panels. Still working on it. Not a big deal. So, simple thing. You wanna go with this? Let's say I would be hunting on some sort of, let's say I might be hunting with BMW.com. Let's see what we get. Now we have plenty of IPs. Instead, you can just save it like, now we can use the same thing to just save out our IPs. IPs. Now we have a list of IPs that is around 101 IPs. Now what we can do along with it, right? That's not enough. We can use census too. We might have used the Zoom eye. We might have used the what we say FOFA, all this type of integrations. Why we are only using Shodan? Because I personally use Shodan a lot, and that's why I work on this a little too much. So now finding IPs is not just enough. You can use Rust scan, just giving a whole list of IPs, giving a range. I might just specify two ports here, and let's see, will we get anything else, or do we find any open ports using only this thing? Then I guess yes, we will find a lot of open ports, and that might be a easy peasy thing. Seems to be a easy peasy, but this can give you kind of significant results, because these two ports can be having some sort of admin panels, can be having some sort of things going on behind things. So yeah, these are the kind of the thing that might be a very important list. Okay, it is showing not readable IPs. Let's see what's the issue with it. That's cool. What's the issue then? Let's see, rest scan hyphen h. So we have a lot of lists, still no options. So let's try Nabu hyphen h. I usually use rust scan while automating and using Nabu when doing it manually. So it depends how you want to use it. We are gonna use ATN 443. So I'm just gonna just hyphen list or hyphen L IPs hyphen P and just these two ports, and it might work on them, give us output of finding all the open ports. It depends how we wanna use it, because eventually we are gonna find out the open ports and going on with the other things. So let me just give it a try. Let's see what's the output then. And we found few IPs with few open ports. You can see this here. Not actually few, it's a good number, so definitely can't say that okay it's not a good thing. So we can simply copy all of these things out Simply paste it here. Just go to the selections and just maybe going with find and replace. Right. So we are gonna use this type of things to get a very proper idea of what we are looking for. So let's say find find all, and we can just simply remove the whole lines. But come on, that's not even a big deal to just do these things like that. I just want to find all these things. Oh shit, I forget. Anyway, you can select the whole lines and remove them. Still, we're not gonna do that here. We're not gonna be very boring here. We can just try to access the IPs manually because that's only 443 and 80 ports open. So let's just get IPs, copy all these IPs, copy all of them, make a new file, and simply access them. So how we access all this type of files? By the way, let me show you a thing here. If you're kind of very eager to learn about multiple things, you wanna see a lot of POCs, right? If you wanna see POCs or live day-to-day updates of what we find, how we find all this type of things, so definitely take a look on all the memberships. You will be able to join and see all the things that are going on day-to-day basis, uploading multiple types of members only videos. So definitely have a look on it. At least it's not a OnlyFans. Just kidding. Now we can try to open all the 101 IPs, right? Even if they are beyond the firewalls or whatever is going on. That request, cool. Now you can fuzz it because it's Apache going on. You can even use Nuclei, but it depends on you how you want to be exploring this type of things. So BMW installation ML6, yeah, that's one more thing going on. The best thing you can do if there is IP less than 1000, right? If the IPs are less than 1000, have a manual look on it. I usually do IP, like if it's under 2500, I'll usually explore them one by one because that's not gonna take a lot of time, but at least gonna give you a lot of results. So definitely have a good time spending on it. There's some sort of issues going on. Some IPs might be having information disclosure. Some IPs might be having very easy access to their internet portals. Like we have seen in the previous video, we have seen that how we can simply access anyone's portal using admin 123. It's just because of a significant amount spent on recon that you can eventually find things from it. So always be a very good person spending time on the IPs. Now, by the way, not gonna worry about it. In the upcoming live, we'll be definitely making a tool on it, and maybe members only are gonna get it very early. So make sure you wanna be part of that. I'm not gonna explore everyone or all of this, but yeah, kind of say that. Cool. Now, let's take few more things. Now, next thing, census search is cool. Now, this is the one that you can use about Nabu. That how much rate you wanna be, exploring the things. If you are having a basic internet with around 100 Mbps or 60 Mbps, you can just take a look on the retries and change the rate. But this is the thing that you might want to spend time with because usually there is a lot of ports that we don't take a look on, like 11443. We usually don't take a look on this type of ports. So I'm talking about few more ports. Let's take a look on 8089s. We usually don't take a look on this. but I have find a lot of, kind of, you can say, multiple admin portals on it that are not that much secure, or multiple services on them that was even accessible with their default credentials. So spending time on multiple ports, having a look on all the ports, that would be very, very good option. And obviously cid.txt is a good option that you might be, playing around with, because CIDs can give you a significant number of results. Now then we have the fuzzing a list. Come on, we can easily fuzz with fuzzing a list. We have a lot of subdomains, but we want to fuzz them, but we don't even have the, let's, you can say that, not a significant time to fuzz all of them individually. So you can use it. It's very simple. Like if I just go to this, let's see what's there. So here I'm having that trying to do the HTTPS of all the IPs, and I got this result. Okay, let it finish. Okay, it's finished, right? Now we can fuzz a list using the simple command, because I have seen a lot of people, fuzzing with every domain one by one. So that's not a good option to do it. Users. So we can use this thing, and that can give a good list. So we just have to replace the live with our output file, which was HTTPX, and it will just fuzz all of them and sort out what we need and what we don't. So that's a thing that you might want to use, because this type of things you can usually use in any script that you want to make, and eventually it will find you a lot of things. I don't know if I can show or not, but there's already fuzzing going on with SQLs and other things. So that's a good thing. You definitely want to use them or be a part of it. You can even add the matchers. I have added the matcher of 200. If I find something with 200 response code, it will be just showing it here. Alright, that's a simple one. And that's a JList. So how does this command work? It's a very simple one. If you take a look on this one, it's a domain.txt of multiple programs. If you're having a VPS or a few spare laptops like me, so you can simply do this thing, run this command, and just be silent with it, because maybe you will find a lot of things, literally a lot of things about it. That can be a very good one. You can just replace the jailers with nuclei too. That would result, or that would work good. We don't have to worry about it. Then the second day was very simple. We can just find the chaos subdomain, right? If you want to just integrate chaos or whatever you want to say it, and you can just JLS scan on it. That's also a good one. How to use the chaos? You can just see chaos project discovery, and you can see how to install it. It's literally very simple to install and use it. Not a big deal. You can simply just go install it and then use it. So I'm installing it. Now, look, this is the chaos for those who don't know. So this is the website where you can find literally all the recon or basic recon done for any program. Suppose if I'm hunting for Netflix, I can see the whole Netflix data dumped out here. Like over 26,000 subdomains. So eventually your work of getting subdomains and all these things is almost done. You don't have to spend tons of time on it. You can literally see all this contents here. Now I'm done doing this thing. Now let me just go to, just copy my chaos to OPT, and now I can use chaos here. It's simple. If you want to find about new programs, they might be, easily showed here. New subdomains added for something, right? You can even configure it in your VPS, and that might give you good results. With rewards only, yeah, you can see with all the rewards, everything. No rewards, offering swags. That's a cool one, right? So while making a automation, you might wanna use it while working for some sort of specific thing like hunting on something specific. You might wanna use this thing. Okay, it was too quick. So it's too simple to use it. You can just simply do like let's say chos hyphen d for domain, and let's say netflix.com, then Netflix. Oh wait. I have to just set the API key. You can simply set the API key, not a big deal. You have to get your key from here. It's not a very complicated work to finish, but you can simply get your key. So this is my key, and let me use it. How to configure it? Let's see. The setting for this key is simple. Wait. APIs. I can even export it, right? So why don't we try that one? Cool. Let's see. Oh, wait. Netflix. Okay, so that's the subdomains for it. Let me clear all my terminal for it, and let's try to merge it with some tools. You can make your own even. Not a big deal, but you can make your own tools with it. You can use JLS. We have both of them. We might use nuclei. Let's say there's some new CV, right? Let's say HTTP, and just go to CVs and try for any specific CV in 2024. Right, let me go for any CV, I'm not sure. And then it is gonna use all the things one by one on its own pace. Even though they are already kind of valid subdomains, so you can even remove the HTTPX and wait for the results. It won't kind of make you think twice because there is already running HTTPX on it. So you can do it according to your choices. I'm just gonna show it to you. Not a big deal here, but it depends how you wanna use it, how you wanna perform it. So always be sure with it. Still, it's going on. Maybe we find something, maybe we don't find something because we still have to take a look on all the open ports, not on the some limited ones. Okay then. Exit. I don't have exit on this device yet. Let me try to turn on my SSH. Oh, wait, let me start my SSH device. Wait, it's starting. I'll try to install that tool. Not a complicated tool to install, I guess. And even if it went, if it's not working, I'll show you in the upcoming live. So don't worry about it. Yeah, we'll see. Look, the methodology thing, that's kind of a complex to explain, because look, methodology would be a very different thing for everyone. It's not like what you do, how you do it depends on what's the target. Suppose, let me show you a live thing here. This is one of my courses, right? So this is one of the batches we were hunting. I was just showing them how to find parameter for SSRF. I explained the things like more than 45 minutes. I was explaining just some things, that what to do, when to do, how you identify things and all these things. And eventually went out to find something, found few of the you can say URLs where I was able to import things. Eventually it went into the phase where I was able to do some sort of, or able to get some sort of AWS metadata using all these payloads. So look, most of the things that you would like to explore are usually public. It's not like how we are gonna, explain things, what we are gonna do by day to day basis, all this type of things. So it depends what we are gonna do in multiple factors. Right. Login कर देना, login. Okay. So it depends how we are gonna spend time on target, how the target is gonna react. Look, we don't hunt directly to the target. We have to spend at least 1 or 2 hours to see how what's going on, how it's working, all what are the features it has, what are the function it has, and then eventually you will finding that way, that okay, I know how it is going to be used by users, and then you can do something. Suppose, let me show you, like in the members only I'll post the POC. Okay, so if you are going for something like, let's say, in my recent videos I'll just post that in the members only, that how we are going to be exploring things like, I have a program that works like a video conferencing application. Now, after exploring for a while, exploring how it is working on, what are the data sources it has, what are the things it is using in the background, I figured out eventually that I can definitely crash anyone's meeting. I can definitely crash anyone's meetings or maybe conferences. On the same end, if you're working on some sort of like buckets, then definitely how to just take out the buckets, how we can find the details. If there is something going on like ad tech based platform, maybe streaming services like Netflix, maybe going on with the let's say other things like what do we say, that store based, then there is a lot of things, right? What's going on, how we are going to handle all the other things. So it works like that. You have to explore things in a very proper way, that eventually you won't get confused of anything. And that is, I will say, a proper hunting idea. Got it? For exit, let's do a thing. I'll make a whole detailed video about exit and we'll upload it soon in the next 2 or 3 days. Look, spending time on IP is really a good thing. But I don't know, I can't show it live, but I'll definitely make a group or you can definitely join this group. I'll make a meet sometime to show how we can explore or do things with IPs because you can definitely have a good time playing with them. You can even find some subdomains that might not be easily accessible, but via IP we might access them, we might just take a look on them and we might explore them to a point where we can find disclosures because look, having a good number of information disclosure is the best thing that you can have. And I'm not saying that recon is everything. I have seen people who don't do recon that much, but they are kind of very good at exploring something or exploiting something. So it depends what you are going for. Don't be someone when you're doing bug bounties, be your own type. Don't follow methodologies, make your own. Yeah, you can get inspired from someone's, have a look with them, or you can just ask them for help. They will also help you to make your own. But don't be dependent on anything. Got it? Now in the upcoming live, we'll be making one tool that how we can take over any how we can just make the whole IP thing automated and just get some sort of automation using it. So I'll be definitely making it and that will be public soon. So maybe the next maybe the upcoming Monday or Tuesday we'll be making that particular video. All right. And for now, I think out of mainly these things, you can have your questions drop down and I'll explain them. You can just share your questions. I'll just make a tool from my side and make it public soon. By the way, if you are not if you're new to this particular channel, then have a look on the advanced bug bounty courses. We'll be having a lot of things included into them. There are also one-on-one trainings introduced, so you can definitely try to contact me on Twitter for one-on-one trainings. I might be helping you out there. If you have any questions, just DM me here. I'll be helping you out on that one. And don't forget to take a look on all this content here. The detailed content will be available here. And nothing will be done on labs. Everything will be live on the real life targets. So make sure you take a look on the courses. The registrations are ending in the next 72 hours. So make sure you grab out the last seats because I don't think we're having much seats left. We are having around 3 seats left. So make sure you take a look on it. And if any questions, drop it in the comments or in the live chat. I'll be just taking a look on them. See, in the past videos, we have seen that till now we have seen the methodology, the POC breakdowns, the target selection, the live recons, two parts, Shodan and FOFA. If you are not new to IP recons and all these things, then you must know how the Shodan and all these things works. Along with that, JS file and Wayback is here. Automations was here. I told you about them. Then we have the static site hunting. That's a very simple topic, but that's a good one if you're gonna hunt on static sites. Then we have the SSRF here. I think I might make one more about it because SRF would be a good topic and there is really a good number of views on it. So definitely we'll be making one more on SSRF. Might be making a video or detailed video on it and let's see. Along with that, don't forget to take a look on the admin panel access. We have made the POC sequel of it, which was here the live POC breakdowns. And then we're on the hunting on IPs. We'll be making few more because look, if you're just managing the hunting on IPs, have a look on the Shodan and this video again because we'll be explaining why we need to focus on Shodan and then get all the IPs from it because we might be using the same tricks here and find a lot of things here. If any questions, let me know, or we can end this. I'll be ending it in the next 2 minutes. If any questions, let it be here, or you can just mention them in the comments. And let me send this link. And if you would like to contact for any sort of other helps or any queries, let me know. फोन देना. You can definitely DM on this WhatsApp number. I think it is already in the chat or in the older videos. I'm dropping it here again. Me or anyone from my team would be here to help you out. I think so. I'm gonna end it. See you guys soon. Have a great day.